Hi, I'm Darren.
Hi, I'm Gordon.
And we're the two gay reefers.
Hey guys, we're here with Eason from Triton Labs. Tell us a bit about the product you bring into the country.
Oh, well, it's actually a very old product, and we took a while to bring it here. Australia's far away, so it took a while. It's a very scientific product, so it's actually worldwide known for being like a revolution in reef keeping. We developed the ICP testing methods for seawater and brought them 7 years ago to the market. And we went Europe, and then we're a German company, so we went for Europe, then America, and then step by step the rest of the world. So right now we have in 4 laboratories around the world, and we're moving them a bit. So we just get in there. So
moving the laboratories around?
Yes.
That's going to be an effort.
It is. We have done London, so we have a London laboratory right now. We have 2 machines running in Germany. One is gone to Los Angeles right now, and as soon as Los Angeles is set, we can take one of the German ones and move them. So we're creating that network of laboratories around the world, so the turnover times are not that long anymore.
Excellent, because it used to be about 2-3 weeks?
Oh, no, it's less than that, 10 to 14 days, 2 weeks.
Yep, 2 weeks, yep.
But sometimes faster, because it's about the shipping, right? It's not that bad. It works for the ICP because it's an atomizer, so it's atomizing the sample, so you're not ending up with different results. But it's not that good because the tank is changing, right? So we try to keep that time always low.
Yep.
So it was quite a hard work over the years to just get that done.
Is there a plan to bring a laboratory here to Australia?
Yes.
Yes. That's all we're allowed to say.
That's a proper answer. Enough. Yes.
No time frame on that. It's just happening. It's in the pipeline.
Yeah. So it's a bit difficult because a lab like that, it's quite difficult to move, right? And everything is very difficult to move to Australia.
Yep.
So it's it's if it's packed in wood or whatever, all this, and they're not allowed to X-ray it. So it's a hell of a bunch of things that you need to kind of look at. And it's not like a little boxy machine. It's pretty big.
Half the size of a room.
Yeah. Not anymore, but it's quite big.
Yep.
And we also have another system, so we don't run only ICP-OS. We also have an elemental analyzer that is specifically made for testing seawater.
Yep.
And we did that test is NDOC test. So we have these 2 tests, right? ICP and NDOC.
Yep.
And we actually need to get that one over too. So that will take a bit longer.
Yep.
So people still send them over to Germany, into the main lab in Frankfurt. But I think that time scale on that would be a bit longer. I think this one would be maybe early next year or end of this year.
Yep.
We just need to see a custom smile.
What's the difference between the 2 tests?
Very different. So ICP testing is about trace elements, right? So Triton is kind of the company that, you know that we have a lot of theories in this hobby, and people talk about traces and whatever. And we are the company that just grab these problems and make them visible. So we have been the first ones that made that trace elements visible for people. So now you can just measure them and replace them. That's actually a lot of scientific work that you do. It's a very, very knowledge-based way to kind of run your tank.
Yep.
And the difference between that one is just trace elements and macro elements that you can't kind of measure, that you add. And that one is the organic amount of things in water. So after we have done that, say 6-7 years ago, people started to talk about other theories, right? Because there was no theory anymore here. You just measure and replace.
Yeah.
So
get it tested, and that's what your results are.
Yeah. So it was easy, and there was no thinking anymore. So the people kind of focused on other stuff like NCP ratios, like nutrients, right, or carbon dosing. All the people that dose ethanol or acetate. And so we grabbed that, and now we have a test for that stuff. And it's pretty cool because this one is more like let's say a pushy thing. You add stuff to just get better coloration stuff. And that one is more about annoying stuff to get cyanobacteria, RTN, STN. It's quite visible, with bacterial, with the bacterial problems you can get. Yep. You can make them visible with that test, and you can prevent them. So the test tells you, look, you're running into a area where you could get cyano. So you can just get rid of them before they come.
Yep.
Because if they're one time they're there, they're
Yep.
really annoying. You
Yep.
can't get them away.
Yep.
That's the way we do it with the N-Dog, right?
Yep.
But like I say, there will be still a time to get it to Australia. But you can test now, but it will take to 10, 12, 14 days.
Yep.
Yeah.
Excellent. Is there anything else on the pipeline for Triton?
Yeah, I mean, you know, we have a scientific division now in Australia. So we moved, the scientific division over to Australia to Cairns.
Yep.
There's another one building up with Vincent in Asia.
Yep.
Triton is very much about expertise, right? So all this data is not really usable if nobody can kind of help you.
You got to know what it is.
Yes, correct. So and it's very difficult because nobody have done science on that. Nobody kind of get paid except us for doing this, right? So I think what people will understand in future much more in Australia or worldwide is that you can have all these laboratories, you still don't have a nice aquarium.
Yep.
So we try to keep expertise in the company, and that's growing part right now. We have Julian Badger on board now. We have Vincent Chaliers on board. We're very famous people.
Yep.
We all three are very known in the industry. We do talks worldwide. And I think that's the future of kind of Triton, to get more of this visible to people and share that info. So that's what we do.
Excellent. Well, thank you for your time.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Anyway, guys, if you've enjoyed today's video, like, comment, and subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
And as always, be excellent to each other and keep it salty, everyone.
See you guys.
Bye for now.
Driving in America.
Wrong side of the road. Don't know what I'm doing.
Beautiful day for it though.